So this was probably the worst purchase we made for this house, and I massively regret it. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well and having a lovely day, even though it's very rainy out there. Sorry if you can hear the rain. I don't know if it's annoying or calming. And if you're new to my channel, then hi, my name's Kate and I make content mainly about interiors, fashion, lifestyle, and also being a mum. So I'd love for you to subscribe and come and join us all over here. And if you do subscribe, leave me your favourite emoji in the comments below. Today's video is going to be my top 10 best and worst purchases for our house. I've got 5 best and 5 worst. So we've lived here for nearly 2 years now. We renovated it pretty much from scratch. So I feel like I've got a really good idea of what things we got or did to the house that I absolutely love, and things that after 2 years I'm thinking, maybe I'll do that differently next time. So it's definitely not me moaning about what I have not being good enough. Please don't think that. But I wanted to make this more from the point of view of if you're about to buy a home, rent a home, renovate a home, maybe I could stop you from making a mistake that you might make. I don't know, but hopefully it's helpful. So I've got my coffee, and I'm just gonna jump straight in and show you all of the things. Let's start with the best, shall we? So first of all, I wanted to mention our bed. We get loads of questions about this bed. We actually bought it about 4 years ago now from Time for Sleep, and annoyingly I don't think they do this exact one, but the reason I wanted to mention it is because it's an Ottoman bed and it's just amazing. The storage in it is phenomenal. So basically it's a king size bed and you lift it up on these gas canisters, is that the right word? Like gas hinges, so you can store so much underneath it, and it's just been an amazing bed. It was a pricey purchase. It was around £600 for the whole bed and the headboard and everything, but it's lasted us so well. Obviously the light colour of the headboard, I would definitely recommend getting this treated with a protection spray, but it hasn't done too badly. Please excuse the state of the bed currently. We're waiting to get new bedding and cushions and stuff, but yeah, the bed is amazing. If I can find any similar with the same Ottoman style, I will link them below. Next up, another piece of furniture I get loads of questions about, and that is our son's sideboard. So you may have been wondering where it's from. So this was actually from Amazon, and it's one of my favourite Amazon purchases ever. It's a really great piece of furniture. Again, if they still sell it, I'll link it below. It works perfectly in his room. It has loads of storage. In the middle we keep like pants, socks, pyjamas, and in the sides he basically just keeps Lego and games, and he likes to hide things in there as well, like little secret things. So he's got that, and then on the top is just great for displaying some of his favourite things. Yeah, it's just so sturdy, it's really well made, and I absolutely love it, and it can grow with him as he gets older as well. The next purchase is a little one, but one that just worked as soon as we got it, and I was like, yes, that's amazing. And it's actually our little corner shelf in our bathroom. So we had our bathroom renovated when we moved in. I love it. And I just felt like there was something missing. So I measured up this little corner unit that I again found on Amazon, and it has these 2 levels to it. It's not very expensive and it's definitely not amazing quality, but I feel like it looks better than it actually is, if that makes sense. So it's a darker wood which added a little bit of texture into the room. It's only such a small thing, but it allowed us to display some candles and some products and some plants in that corner, and it just completely changed the room. So even little things like that make a difference. And again, if they're still on Amazon, they did a whole range of different style shelves. Next up is our shutters. Now we actually only have proper shutters in one room, and we got them when we renovated our hallway. My dream is to have them on every single window, but they're not cheap. I think these ones came out to around, I want to say like £150 to £170, and it's not even the biggest window, so they are pricey. And because this may not end up being our forever home, we're quite reluctant to spend out, because it's not something you can really take with you unless you're lucky that all of your windows in your new house are the exact same size as your old house, which, let's face it, it's not really going to happen. But I wanted to get one because I just wanted to see if I really like them. We have wooden Venetian blinds in a lot of the rooms downstairs, and they're great. I'll get onto that a little bit later on, but when we buy our house that I know we want to stay in for a really long time, I would definitely get shutters. They're beautiful, they're my style, they just look lovely, and they finish the window off perfectly. Next up on my best list is our TV unit. So if you've watched my videos for a while, you may know that my dad is a carpenter. He actually built this for us around Christmas, and I kind of drew it all out and he made it, and it's just my dream piece of furniture. We obviously paid for all of the wood, the paint, the screws, the handles and everything. But because we had my dad that's a carpenter, it worked out so much cheaper than a bespoke piece of furniture usually would. So we are so lucky. I love this piece of furniture. It really transformed the room because we have a very long wall, so it just broke the space up, and I just think it looks great. It's great for storage and displaying ornaments and pretty things, which I just didn't have any shelves in there before. So for such a big room, I had literally nowhere to put an ornament or a candle, and you know how I love my candles. So I was over the moon with this. I absolutely love it. Haven't worked out how we would get it out of the house if we ever do move, but I hope we can. I'm going to add one more sneaky one in the best section really quickly, and that's my dressing table, because it's a very sentimental piece of furniture to me. I actually got this for my 18th birthday, so it's coming up to 12 years old. Oh my god, I actually just got it from a local market. It wasn't anything that special. I feel like it cost around £100 to £125, something like that. But it was a lot of money for me at 18, and I've kept it ever since. It's had numerous coats of paint on it. I have gone off the shabby chic look over the years, and my taste has changed a lot from when I very first bought that. It was all about florals and pretty things. It's in the background of my very first video. That's how long I've had it. But I still love that chic French vibe. Now on to the worst. Oh dear. There are some things that we purchased for the house, or that we did to the house, that, let's face it, were not the best decisions. We were first time buyers when we got this house nearly 2 years ago. We're going to make mistakes, but it's good because you learn from them, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. The first one I wanted to mention was Elliot's bed. So we bought him a bed frame. What am I talking about? It looks like a bed frame. It looks like a house frame, the frame of a house. The reason it's in my worst list is that I love it. I love the way it looks in his room, and I love this style of bed. But we had such a terrible buying experience. I would never recommend the seller. We bought it on eBay. First of all, the drawer was meant to be in a colour, and it came the same as the wood, which actually worked out well because I like the fact that it's all one colour more than if the drawer had been painted. But that wasn't an option, so it was very strange that it didn't come painted. The worst thing though is it was meant to come with a mattress because it's a bespoke size. It's not a single bed, it's not a toddler bed, it's a certain size. So we had to get a mattress that came with it. If I can find a picture and insert it, I will. It wasn't a mattress, it was a piece of foam about this thin. It was dirty, it was ripped. I was actually disgusted. I threw it straight in the bin, and we managed to find an actual mattress that was a very similar size. It was really hard to find though, so it was just not a good buying experience. We did manage to get some money back because of the mattress and the drawer and that kind of thing. We also don't have the front bar on it. It did come with a bar, the same as on the back, but because of his age, we just felt like it could be slightly dangerous, so we left that off for now, but we kept it for the future. So this was probably the worst purchase we made for this house, and I massively regret it. And that would be the stair carpet and painting the stairs white. So I'll quickly explain why. So painting the stairs white was just such a bad idea for us, because every time you step on the stairs, cracks appear where the treads are, so it never looks nice. The stairs always look dirty, and they're scuffed really badly, even if we clean them with wipes. And they also, you have no idea how much white treads on stairs show up dust before you've had them. It's like daily. They take a lot of care and attention, and I think you would have to redo them very frequently. So we really want to strip them back and stain them so they look like they're just wood. And then the carpet on the stairs is a light grey carpet. It's the same one we have upstairs. We were meant to have a more hard wearing one on the stairs, but something went wrong with the order, and it ended up being the softer one that we have upstairs. Well, it's just not worn well at all, as you can imagine. The grey carpet in general, I just think maybe is not a great idea for the stairs, but I don't want a dark carpet. So I would love to know if any of you have got a great carpet, whether it's through your house or on the stairs. I want one with more of like a Berber texture. So let me know in the comments below if you've got one that works really well, because anytime I stay somewhere, they always seem to have that carpet, and I guess they have it because it's hard wearing. So I'd love to know, because it's still something I'm trying to work out. Next up is our sofas. So we bought our sofas quite a few years ago. We just seem to not have done a very good job with sofas. When we first moved out, we got second-hand ones, and then when we moved again, we got a sofa from eBay, which wasn't great quality. So when we bought these sofas, we did go for higher quality, and to be fair to them, the shape of them is all really good, but we went for light cream sofas with 2 young children. I mean, even the guy in the shop was like, "You're brave." And really, I just don't think it was the best idea. This is after the covers have been in the washing machine numerous times. Even when they arrived, I was like, I don't like them. I've never liked the shape of them. I don't know why we bought them. People might love them, but they're just not my style. I just messed up, I think. And the colour, I would definitely go for a light or a dark grey. Again, let me know if you have kids or a busy lifestyle or pets. What colour sofa have you got, and does it work for your family? So next up, you may be surprised to hear this if you followed our renovation and you've watched our renovation vlogs. I'll leave a little thing up here for you to go and watch the playlist after this video if you want to, because you can kind of see it from start to finish, like from when we first bought it all the way to the house tours when it was newly done. So that would be our bathroom tiles. So they're the Laura Ashley Mr. Jones or something Jones tiles. They are gorgeous tiles. I just feel like with a busy family with 2 young kids, they're maybe not that practical. And we also have managed to crack one, and I don't know how we've done it, but they just, after 2 years, I don't feel they've worn very well. And I think they're quite matte looking, so they always look a little bit dirty even when they're not. And they are just a bit, they just don't look as good as when we first got them. So I would be more tempted now to get, my dad was telling me you can get these wooden laminate floor, but it's waterproof. So I think that could work really well. I definitely wouldn't get normal laminate in a bathroom because it just seeps through the holes. It would look atrocious by now. It would all start to be like bubbling up, I can imagine it. But the waterproof one, or wooden looking tiles, I think could work really well. I don't know. Again, if you've got any advice for that, you can leave it for me below and for other people. And another thing that I think was maybe not a bad decision because we made it for a reason, but I kind of regret it now. So that would be the Venetian blinds that we got, which I was talking about previously, and also just the fittings of like electrical sockets and switches and things like that. So when we got quite a lot of our electric redone, especially upstairs. But when it came to having the plugs, we had some plugs changed around and some, moved, and then all the light switches. And we had the option to obviously change them all then to something that's like chrome or brass or gold, something that looked a little bit nicer and finished better, like a better quality finish. And I just couldn't decide on what metal colour I wanted throughout the whole house. So I was just like, put plastic ones on and we'll do it at a later date. But obviously then life gets busy. Once you've moved in, you're kind of just like busy. And they are still the white plastic ones. And I just feel like it would have been nice to get new finishings, all in the same colour throughout the house, in a better quality. I think, yes, it does cost a lot to start with, but it's an investment that's worth it because it just elevates the look of your house. So yeah, not everyone can afford to do that, and if you do it gradually, room by room, that's a great way to do it too. But if you can, and you're just kind of thinking, no, it doesn't matter, I'll skip it, I definitely would look into it and do this properly. And also, like I said, our Venetian blinds, we did this purely because of cost, so they were the closest thing I could find that looked like shutters at a cheaper price. But upstairs we just got, on most of the rooms, white blackout blinds, and again, I just feel like we didn't really finish the rooms off in that sense, and the window dressings very well. So most rooms have just got a plain white blind and it just looks a bit basic, which again is fine, but if you're a bit of an interior design freak like me, I'm just a little bit now like, why did we do that? But I guess it does allow you to develop your style over time, and you can gradually change things and save up for things like shutters. But yeah, I wish, if I look back, maybe we could have saved a little bit harder and thought, let's just do all of the shutters on every window and all of the fixtures and fittings properly. So I definitely recommend maybe trying to put a bit of your budget aside for better quality finishing touches. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope it doesn't sound like you are in a rainstorm whilst you're watching this. It's so loud outside, I do apologise. Over there I've popped a link to our renovation playlist so you can go and watch it right from the beginning if you want to. And here you can click my face and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you so much for watching everyone, and I will see you again very soon. Bye guys!